Well, tonight at 6, we're taking a look at what's at stake when it comes to one of the state's most natural resources. Hello, I'm Karen Devine.
And I'm John White. California's top minds in the fields of management, policy creation, and innovation gathering in Palm Desert to talk about this: water.
That's right. The subject is water. Garrett Hoddle is here with more on what you need to know about what they're talking about. Garrett.
Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, this is the most important story impacting the lives of folks sitting at home. We're talking about the water you bathe in, the water we cook and drink with. This is the water that puts food on your table and keeps the animals and ecosystems of our communities and the Golden State thriving. In this report, I take a look at water in the Golden State and why experts say some is in low supply. Because of the climate, the amount of water California receives is more variable than anywhere else in the country. Water use is broken down into 50% agricultural for farming, 10% urban for cities, 40% for environmental, which is to protect ecosystems. The state has constructed the most advanced and complex delivery infrastructure that a drop of water in the north can be transported all the way south towards the border. We get our water either from precipitation or groundwater. In a given year, ground accounts for
upwards of almost 2/3 of our water supply, and during droughts even more. So it is, very, very important.
Groundwater and the lack of it is putting some California farmers at risk, those in the San Joaquin and Sacramento Valley, but it doesn't end there. The ground is sinking because they're pumping so much from underground.
That's absolutely real, and it's continuing, and the rates of subsidence are continuing, and it's causing loss of conveyance of water supply. So if you think about it, it's actually resulting in more groundwater pumping because it's resulting in less surface water being delivered.
Next year in February, there will be a new set of guidelines released helping basins in these areas manage their groundwater. Until then,
right now, 2 basins have been placed in what's considered probationary status by the board, which is just a data gathering piece where they require monitoring data, but the board hasn't taken over management of any of the basins yet.
But water officials say it's not all doom and gloom. After their latest, largest dam removal project in Northern California, salmon are swimming upstream to river basins in Oregon for the first time in 100 years.
There's tie-in to depletion of interconnected surface waters, which is also a component of this. So we're really connecting those creeks and streams. So a lot of this is tying together a lot of good projects and programs that are really going to tie surface water, groundwater.
In terms of what's next, well, there's the Delta Conveyance Project, a $20 billion project to fix flows that are damaging the environment, flows that provide drinking water for 25 million people. But here in the Coachella Valley, when it comes to running out of groundwater, we are okay for the foreseeable future. And remember this, Proposition 4 just passed, which will provide $10 billion in funding to a variety of climate and water management related projects. I'm told how that could be divvied out, well, that's still being decided. We'll continue to follow this story. For now, I'm Garrett Hoddle, News Channel 3.